Jesus Christ.
Just so we're clear, I'm not pained by kissing, okay?
Oh! Was that necessary? It feels like I've had a new head put on my shoulder.
Bite down. What's going on out there, YouTube land? Today we're with a man that lifted 1,102 pounds. The Beast, everybody's favorite, the 2017 World's Strongest Man, the star of the hit series Strongest Man in the World, all-around legend.
Yeah, thank you. There we go.
Eddie the Beast Hall. So he's had some work done in the past. He's done some reaction videos. He watched a video of me hammering my wife on camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it on Facebook or was it on
I'm glad I found out that it was your wife at the end, because I was like, well, this is quite intimate.
Yeah, and she paid by kissing at the end too. So he was like, that, I don't know what state that's in, but they must have pretty lax laws.
Just so we're clear, I'm not pained by kissing, okay?
It's okay as long as you don't make eye contact, I've been told. Anyway, we're about to sell you guys some crack on the internet, so make sure to go subscribe to his channel. And if you're on Facebook, go to his Facebook.
Yeah, Eddie the Beast Hall on Facebook, or Eddie Hall the Beast, one of them.
There it is. So go show some love over there too. Yeah, so you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's roll. All right, so let's go ahead and look straight down.
Look straight down.
Yep. All right, Eddie, for the fans out there, again, you're world renowned, world famous, but for the people out there, tell us what got you into weightlifting.
Oh, I would say I was about 13, 14, a very naughty boy at school. And I was actually a high-level swimmer, an Olympic standard swimmer, and that felt bad. So I started to lift weights instead. Ooh, when I was about 14 years of age. Jesus Christ.
You started powerlifting originally, or did you jump straight into the strongman type?
Bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding, okay.
Yeah, bodybuilding, and then it slowly turned into powerlifting, and back to bodybuilding, and then I got to about 19.
Hey there guys, didn't want to interrupt the video, but we have a message to you coming from our sponsor. Can you guess who it is? Is it a VPN? Is it some shoes? Nope, it's our friends over at Raid Shadow Legends, you guessed it. And that's right, Raid has over 650 unique champions that look, some of them look like this, some of them look a lot tougher, but we're going to talk a little bit about some new things that are going on in the game today, talking about getting some shards, opening some dragon eggs, and let's check those out. All right, let's open up some of these shards here. So we're gonna open up the blue one, see what we're gonna get here. Oh man, it's Blood Braid. That's a pretty interesting outfit. I probably wouldn't wear that myself, but cool looking champion there. We can check out some of the stats there, a lot of health points. Let's open up the blue ancient shard here. See what we're gonna get. Oh, the Temptress, level 1. We got all girls on the squad here. So we got the Temptress, the Blood Braid. Again, interesting outfits. And let's open another blue one here. Let's see what we got. Ah, the Sentinel. That's a cool mask. He looks like he'd be pretty epic in battle there. This spring, Raid is going on an egg hunt, but we're not hunting for normal eggs, we're hunting for dragon eggs. Just download Raid via my link, copy your in-game player ID, and then head on over to egghunt.plarium.com by May 15th. Enter your player ID and then journey through the flaming portal to embark on exciting AR adventures. Scour the Dragon's Lair using your phone, and if you find the hidden egg, you'll be in for a chance to win an amazing in-game and even real-life prizes, ranging from legendary Raid champions to Amazon gift cards at a total value of $20,000. With all this exciting stuff and more coming to Raid, if you haven't started playing yet, then what are you waiting for? Use my link in the description or scan my QR code right now to get insane bonuses. We're talking about epic champion Drake and other useful things.
And realized, just using social media, that I was one of the strongest guys, not only in my gym, but the country. And entered my first strongman contest at 19. And then won England's Strongest Man at, I think, 22.
That was 2012?
Yeah, no, 2010.
10, okay.
And then, the rest is history, straight from there, really. Jesus Christ, man.
All right, so you get into lifting weights. Was there anybody that really inspired you growing up, or were you one of those kids that would stay up late at night and watch like the metrics, or not really?
Not really. I mean, I always watched World's Strongest Man. That's always been a fascination. I think that's a fascination for all boys growing up, is they're just fascinated with strength. So that's something I always watched. But Arnold Schwarzenegger was the one. Oh my God. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the one I was just like fascinated with, watching his films and movies and seeing his body on the TV with my family, all sat around with their chins on the floor. So that sort of got me hooked. When I saw my family's reaction to Schwarzenegger on the TV, I was like, I want to look like that.
Because I feel like you're too young to have watched those movies come out in cinema, like Conan and even Terminator.
Well,
because you're only 34, 35,
I'm
yeah?
35, yeah. So
you're a young man.
So I was like...
So that's like Total Recall age and like Kindergarten Cop age, where he wasn't really taking his shirt off in those movies.
Yeah, I mean when did Terminator 2 come out? Was it like 88?
Yeah.
Something like that. So,
I'm Detective John Kimball.
So I guess those films were all trending when I was like, 4, 5, 6 years of age.
Okay.
Well, they are still to this day the best films for me. The Rockies, the Terminators.
So obviously he was there the first time you went over 1,000 pounds, right?
Yes, he was the first time.
And he was just losing it. I saw the clips of him. He was like, oh my God, I've done 717 or 708 or something. He's like, I know how hard that is. And that's where you got your nickname from?
Yeah, around that time. It was in the papers all over the world and all the media outlets picked up. But it wasn't Eddie Hall lifts a world record in front of Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's the Beast. So I guess that's where the nickname came from.
So how surreal was that to have the guy that you grew up wanting to be like gushing, kind of losing it over your lifting?
It was a very special moment.
You ever go like pinch yourself and be like, yeah, I did it. Like I always wanted to be a legend. I knew I could, but I actually did it.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's quite surreal when you get moments like that in your career. Like you've got your childhood hero. My fucking God. Egging you on whilst you're doing a world record deadlift. Yeah, that is... it made the whole lifting community very jealous, put it that way. Yeah, it was a pretty cool moment. Jesus Christ.
So talk me through that lift when, the infamous lift where you've got blood coming out of your nose.
Well, that was something for me. It was something for me that I just needed to do. I needed to, I needed to do something to prove to myself before I sort of progressed in my career that I was worthy. I belonged in the world of strength.
And so, you blacked out, there's some clips of you in the back. Talk us through what that moment felt like, how much you remember, and like what you felt after the fact. Do you actually remember the lift?
Yeah, kind of, no, but...
You've seen it?
I've seen it, yeah. So the lift itself, I had to like work with a hypnotherapist to sort of visualize myself in a different scenario than lifting a weight in an arena. Like lifting a car from a kid's sort of scenario,
Oh, okay.
So I remember like walking up to the bar, I remember strapping on, I remember just about to lift it, and then I closed my eyes, and then I just sort of wake up at the top of the lift, It's quite surreal to sort of think back on it.
Is that common for you, regardless, on like heavy lifts?
No, that doesn't happen a lot. You're still in the room,
okay,
so to say. But yeah, it was sort of like put your mind somewhere else whilst you're doing this lift, just to get out, just to zone out really.
Gotcha.
Or zone in, whichever you want to call it. So what are you doing right now? You're just loosening me up, getting the muscles.
Yeah, we're clearing the subscapularis and the lat on the underside out.
Okay.
And again, good. Same thing on the side. And then go ahead and go up. All right, then talk us through what it was like winning the World's Strongest Man in 2017, because that was something you had in your eyes for a while.
Yeah, World's Strongest Man has been a childhood dream, obviously since I was a child, and I worked so hard towards that goal. It was like a life obsession to be the world's strongest man, and I guess when you achieve it, Jesus, it's quite a surreal moment because it doesn't quite sink in. Never does. You get handed that trophy, you head home, and you get all the media and everything on you, and it's. Do I tell you when it sinks in? Is the year after when someone else wins it. That's when it sinks in. It's quite.
You're like, for that whole year, I was the one walking around with the title.
Yeah, and then someone else won it, and it's like, fuck, man. Like,
give it back.
Yeah, you want it back instantly. So it was winning it was great, and it obviously changed my life massively. But it's hard to let go. Like let go of the ego and like lose the weight and lose the strength. It's real hard to let go of all that.
And to lose the weight, you said you were like, that was your doctors and stuff saying.
Yeah, I was pushing the limits. I mean, I'm only 6'2" and a bit. And at my peak, I was like 435 pounds, something like that. So,
Thick.
Very thick, yeah.
Very girthy.
Yeah.
Take this hand and reach down towards your foot with it.
This hand and reach towards my foot.
Yep. And then shrug. And then reach. And shrug. So who were your favorite strongmen growing up?
Ooh. I think Terry Holland
Okay.
was like someone, as I was getting into the sport, was very someone who I followed and sort of, helped me get into the sport, because he was a massive British man. Oh, you fucking huge British man, like over 400 pounds in body weight. And for a 15, 16-year-old kid to see someone only 10 years older than you,
Okay.
being on the world stage, that put fire under my arse to sort of get there as quick as I possibly could. And then as soon as I got into the sport, sort of, the Brian Shaws, the Sojourner Savicuses, all started to draw me in. I wanted those big gold trophies. I wanted to be the world's strongest man. It wasn't just about doing it as a hobby anymore. As soon as I got to the world level, it's like, I'm going to turn pro as quickly as possible.
And with your deadlift, did you ever compete in powerlifting prior, or?
I didn't. No, I never did any powerlifting.
Okay, so you just as you were training for strongman, you realized you had a really good deadlift and started focusing in on that.
Basically, yeah. It was just found I had a super talent at deadlifting, and so found a way to make money out of it by doing the 500 kilo, and that was like a path to becoming the world's strongest man.
And that was like an event,
Yeah.
Favorite bodybuilders?
Favorite bodybuilders?
Yeah. Either growing up or all time.
Obviously Schwarzenegger, but
Yeah.
Ronnie Coleman. Like as I was getting into the gym scene, like seeing those videos of Ronnie, squatting and deadlifting and all his sayings like lightweight and yeah buddy and and then the war he had with Jay Cutler, those two, and Phil Heath, and those battles were just, you never forget them. I don't think there'll ever be a rivalry like that ever again.
Right.
It was so cool to watch those two go back and forth, and see them both get so big.
Who punches harder, Thor or Tommy Fury?
Tommy Fury.
Tell me why you guys decided to do the boxing thing?
Well, we had a little disagreement, and he called me out, so we agreed to a match, and off we went. So.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that was also a dream. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do a boxing match at one point in my life or something like that too.
It was pretty cool to do. It was again, it's like fucking hell, such a thrill to get in the ring and punch someone in the face like that in front of. Well, I mean, it was literally the whole world was watching that fight.
Right.
It was such a big deal.
It was.
So, yeah, it was real thrill.
So coming to America, what's your favorite American food?
Definitely the cheesecake. Can't beat it. Like
You guys don't have it like that?
Yeah, cheesecake from New York. The pizzas are just off the charts. Oh my god, you do chicken wings good. So yeah, man, just the food in general is just better tasting.
Yeah.
It's also much higher in calories, if I'm being honest.
For the American people, what's a British food that they need to try that they haven't, or they should give it a chance?
We use beans a lot. And people might think it's disgusting, but we have beans a lot for breakfast. We have like full English with bacon, sausage, black pudding as well. I don't really have that much over here. With beans, toast, mushrooms. So I'd say like you've got to try having beans with loads of different things, because that's such a British thing to do. Just baked potato, put beans on it, chips, beans, just beans and cheese. There's loads of different things. Obviously the traditional fish and chips. But you can't beat a British chip shop that does battered fish with chips. That's absolutely covered in salt and vinegar. It is one of the best meals ever.
Eddie Hall reacts. No, he really reacts.
Fucking hell, man. fucking.
Eddie Hall reacts.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That's so
That left
fucking
side is
weird. Stop it. Oh, my God. Fucking hell. Whew. Was that necessary, or was it just...
It's gonna loosen you up a little bit there, man.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Does it tickle?
Whoa.
Okay.
I feel like you're enjoying that way too much.
No. Just-
Oh my fucking fuck. Whoa.
that moved pretty good.
Fuck, man.
Side's gonna go. Easy peasy.
Whoa. Fucking hell. Wowsies.
How'd that go?
Fuck. It feels like I'm having your head put on my shoulders.
There we go.
That's really good.
Put that right back on. Bite down.
Oh! Fucking hell! Whoa! Oh my God, that went from head to like my coccyx.
There we go.
Every vertebra popped. Fucking Jesus!
That's what you've been needing for a while.
Oh! Oh man. How'd you find out this stuff?
Well, this guy in Houston did it to me.
Fucking evil fucker.
Strapped me into a table. 70-year-old man, 65-year-old man.
Man, that was incredible. I was literally every vertebra just went from a neck all the way down to my coccyx. That was incredible. Fair play, man. That's
That's the one you needed.
yeah. Wow.
That's what I needed too. After years of playing linebacker.
You see people react to it, and you're like, nah, they're full of shit. And that was fucking.
It's a different animal than the other stuff.
That was fucking intense.
Yeah.
That was like, whoa. That woke me up. Oh my God, I feel like I can feel my feet again, like for the first time.
If you think about all that compression, all that weight constantly going down, and it never gets open vertically.
Jesus, man.
Like I said, it's a different animal than the other stuff you get done.
Whew.
Me up and down and out. All right. Favorite cartoon growing up?
Favorite cartoon? Oh, probably Dragon Ball Z.
There we go.
Yeah?
There we go. Toonami, baby.
That was
Do you guys have Toonami over there?
Toonami, no.
No. It was
Something similar.
yeah, it was Cartoon Network, and they had like this late night lineup. It was
Right.
like that, like Spaceman Coast to or Birdman.
We don't have Cartoon Network anymore in the UK. It just
No?
disappeared.
The hell, all the good things just going
It
away.
was great.
Next thing you know, you won't be able to drive your tank on the road.
Yeah, I know. There was a cartoon called Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that Eddie. That's good stuff. Straighten this leg.
Was it Doug Funny?
Uh-huh.
Doug. Hey Arnold.
That's a good one too. So make a tight fist, and then back up, and then down. Favorite model of Terminator?
T800.
Gotta be.
All day long.
All right, who would win in a fight, the T800 or a Predator?
T800.
All right.
All day.
And I'm assuming you're gonna take T800 over RoboCop.
Yeah.
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 And over the original Alien?
The original Alien?
Yeah.
I think the original Alien would fuck anything up, to be
Right.
honest.
The next question is, when are you gonna go out of WWE?
There's talks. There's been talks. Ooh. Ooh. It's something that. Oh. The WWE is something that, I don't know, it's a massive commitment,
Yeah.
huge commitment. So I'd only sort of go into it if it was on like a part-time basis.
Okay.
So I couldn't do that.
Would you box in these, even though obviously you wouldn't be in the same weight class, if they said no weight class, would you take on a KSI, Logan Paul, now that you've been training? And
Oh, fuck yeah.
yeah, there it is. The challenge has been thrown, guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Challenge has been thrown. KSI, who's really the king of England is what it's going to come down to. And it's not Charles. Oh. And all you other Brits out there, Jamaican Brits, Canadian Brits, Australian Brits. Because he's the king of all y'all too. So was there a moment that you knew that you were going to be really successful in strongman? Was there like a breakthrough moment?
I think winning England so young. I was the youngest to ever win England's strongest man. And then, like, a year later, I won UK strongest man, so I was the youngest to ever win UK strongest man. And then, yeah, I was at World Strongest Man when I was 24, so I guess doing all those things so young, you sort of know your future if you're doing so well so young, you know.
Right. And you kind of made your splash at, was it the Giants Live Australia?
That was my very first one, very first international.
Okay.
Yeah. So I won UK's a couple of years in a row.
Where the international scene was like, look who's coming next.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly, yeah.
So now, you know, strongman has allowed you to travel the world, see all kinds of places, and, you know, really accomplish a lot of things and see things that probably you never would have even guessed, even with your own ambitions.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that you've met that you were like, obviously besides Arnold, that you were like, man, that's really cool, I got to meet that person?
I've met Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, that's a good one.
A few times. I've actually done a film with him. On set with him for about a week and a half. So that's pretty cool. I don't know, like meeting the bodybuilders like Jay Cutler and Ronnie, and you know, pretty much met everyone in the industry in terms of strongman and bodybuilding. Jason Statham as well, been on set with him, done some film work, so yeah, it leads to some great places, definitely.
If they fight, who did you favor, Joshua or Fury?
I think Fury as of now. Well, I think both of them in the prime. I really wouldn't like to call it.
Okay.
Really wouldn't like to call it.
So since Joshua's dropped a couple, you think, you know?
I think Joshua's just going through a rough patch. I think he's not in his prime at the minute, but I think he can get back to his prime.
Right. Some of it's just styles make fights, I think, right? Like fighting that, you know, Usyk being such a little linear fighter, it's a tough fight for a lot of guys in that division.
Yeah, and southpaw as well.
Yeah.
Like fighting a left-handed fighter when you fought nothing but right-handed your whole career, that can really throw you off.
Did they just announce Fury versus Ruiz? Did I see that?
I don't know, I haven't seen anything.
I mean, they announce and cancel fights so often you don't even know. Right?
You sort of don't take, like, you know, things, believe in stuff so much, do you? When you see things on the internet.
Gotta fact check it.
Yeah.
I actually feel bad for Francis Ngannou because, like, I think he's the type of person that just takes all these things at their word.
Yes.
And he just thinks like, oh, I'm gonna go over and he says he wants to fight me, so it'll happen. And
yeah.
I think he's learning in the boxing world that it's a lot harder to make fights than people think it is.
Yeah.
You got different promoters.
Exactly.
Eddie Hearn calls more shots than people think he does.
I know, yeah.
There's men behind the men. Where in the UFC, they just, you know, whoever Dana says fights, they fight.
Yeah.
You got Tom Aspinall coming up.
Ooh.
You ever get into grappling?
I'd give it a try. I wouldn't say I'd go down any kind of professional route, but I think it'd be good fun. It's good fun to keep fit, that is, I think.
Yeah.
Grappling.
I just wonder because you start going into boxing and then it's like, what's next? What's the next thing I'm gonna obsess over for
bodybuilding.
2 years?
Yeah.
You gonna do a bodybuilding show?
Do a bodybuilding show, hopefully at the end of this year.
Okay. So everyone knows you got the mask for it.
Yeah, well, that's it.
IFBB Pro Eddie Hall, I can see it.
Classic.
I can see it. Wait, you're doing classic physique? No
Classic.
way.
Yeah, classic. Wouldn't do anything else.
Board shorts. The monster. There we go. All right, let's raise this leg as high as you can. Okay, drop it back down. And the right side. Drop it back down. That's felt pretty good. Worst injury you've had in strongman?
Worst injury in strongman, I've been very lucky really. I just attached the volar, call them the volar plates, and on your fingers. I'd attach them on the two middle fingers on my left hand, and that is pretty much
That's about it.
Yeah. I was
Like real injuries, you mean?
Yeah, that's the only injury I've had really. I mean, I've crushed toes and whatever else, dropping weights on them, but yeah, that's the only one that's like stopped me from doing well in the competition was that.
Raise that leg again. Back down. Okay. Worst injury you've seen in strongman?
Oh, I remember in the amateur days, I saw a strongman was log pressing. Can you lift that again?
Yeah. There you go.
And he snapped both his patella tendons on both knees. As he went down, he snapped his ankle, and then the log landed on top of him, and he broke his ribs. Oh.
Raise that right leg. Shut up and stick to cracking backs. Back down. Okay, and up again on the right. There we go. How's that feeling?
Yeah, good. Good.
Stand up straight. All right, let's see if we can get a thoracic move on him. Take a half step forward. All right, let's go both hands here. We might both go down on this one, but we'll see.
My both hands here like this?
Yeah.
That's the best you'll get. Yeah.
Yeah, got a little bit.
Bloody hell.
Got my arms around him. Made me work for it, but I got it.
Yeah? It's a good one.
Take both hands all the way up as high as you can over your head. You have more tightness on one of them than the other, or?
Pretty even, to be fair.
Okay. So when you're getting your hands back here, you're just getting blocked at your bicep, as it feels like?
Yeah.
Is there any country you go to that people don't recognize you and ask you questions and get pictures
I
and all
haven't been to one yet.
that? Okay. It's a different type of fame because they recognize your face, but you're also so huge that you can't blend in.
I've had this conversation with some guy, some celeb friends in the UK, and it's like they can put a cap on, sunglasses, hoodie, blend in. How the hell do I, I take my kids to the park and it's like just instant, the size, it's like they just recognize you, just from the body.
And you had to do some like security stuff at the house, right? You had some people...
Yeah, big time, yeah.
Let the arm drop. Let it drop straight down. Kind of reach down with it. Reach down. Keep reaching. A little further. Good. All right, let's go back behind your head. You like that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Like that open over?
instantly, yeah.
Let's do a little more on this side. So actually what I'm going to have you do is take that arm straight back, like over your head.
Like that?
Like that. Yeah. I'm going to go right there. Keep coming back with it. Keep coming back. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. A little further with the hand. A little further. A little further. A little more. Good. Left back a little more. A little more. Keep coming. There it goes. Keep coming. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Now it's like here limitation. Yeah. Pretty good. All right, we'll sit right here. What else? Probably shoulders. Sassies maybe. I don't know anything else I can pop on you, probably those ones. Let's go hand on hip like this.
Okay, hand on hip.
Got my hook there. Pull that elbow straight back.
Like that?
Yep, pull hard. Try this side. And pull back. The boys are too big to do some of those ones.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sit up. I can pop all those ones on her, but relax that shoulder. Solid there. All right, pretty solid. Shake that out. See how you feel.
Yeah. Loads looser.
Get the dance
Wow.
moves. My man's got the moves. Moves like Jagger, moves like Hall. How about them apples? All right, how that decompression one feel?
Say that again?
How that decompression one feel?
How
With the
did
towel, with the towel?
That was insane. Couldn't believe it.
Was it a different one?
Oh man, it was like every vertebra in my back.
Open up.
Yeah, that was insane, man.
Feel good, right? All right. Well, it's time to let this man get some dinner. So if you haven't already, like I said, go over there, subscribe to his channel, grab some merch, go to his Facebook page as well, sub there. You guys are probably already following him on Instagram, so I don't need to tell you to do that. But make sure you go support his channel. He's got multiple channels. He's probably going to do a reaction to this one too.
Yeah.
Reacting to Beau Hightower
Beast
selling
Reacts, something like that.
Beast Reacts
Yeah.
to selling crack on the internet.
Yeah.
And I think you probably ought to send a trademark infringement to Mr. Beast. You know, like,
I know, man. Yeah, it's touchy. That is.
yeah, who's really Mr. Beast here?
Well, I was the Beast first, as far
Exactly.
as I'm concerned.
That's. I'm pretty sure that's a fact.
It is a fact.
So all of a sudden he says that's a good nickname. Let me go ahead and jack that, and then I'll blow up YouTube.
Yeah.
I think the only way to remedy that would be if he featured you in one of his videos, maybe.
We're in talks, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going down. So keep your eyes on the lookout. Go. Make sure you subscribe to the Beast, Mr. Beast. No, don't subscribe to Mr. Beast. Actually, only Eddie the
He
Beast.
doesn't need subscribers.
He doesn't need more. He's
He
like
doesn't
120.
need- yeah.
And if you guys aren't on the lookout, make sure you check it. I don't know. Did they already? The World's Strongest Man, did they already publish it, or they?
Yeah, it's all out there.
It's all out there.
Yeah, all out there. Yeah. It's
Okay.
not at the World's Strongest Man. About, I don't know, it's like 10 weeks from now on CBS. Something
Okay,
like that,
so
at
it's
the
not on
end.
TV yet.
No.
And that's what you were filming for today.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so behind the scenes scoop there, and again, you guys have already seen this stuff on his channel, but he keeps the updates on it. He kind of got talk you guys through the heat, and then there's always some good content over there, eating food, punching
Yeah.
Tommy Fury,
Running over things in my tank and
all kinds of stuff, talking shit to his World's Strongest Man friends.
yeah, that's
You
it.
know, so it's a good time over there. Go show him some love, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you.